Before taking on the Nacrene Gym, it's highly recommended that you pick up some Awakenings, or if you're really having trouble, some X items. You can find the gym in here. Oh, and make sure you get Rock Smash in the previous place. Well, Hawes here, he's the assistant director of the museum. Yeah, this isn't really a gym just yet, it's a museum. It's a 2-in-1 special. There's a meteorite here from space, there's an ordinary old stone here that he's displaying because it's rather pretty to look at. Oh my, how pretty. And then over here, the Pokemon gym is just beyond that door. And the gym leader, Lenora, happens to be his wife. How convenient. What a nice duo. Okay, so let's take on the gym. Again, this is a normal type gym, so fighting type Pokemon and fighting type attacks are great. Here's Clyde, the gym guide dude. He gives you some fresh water before taking on the gym, and tells you basically what I just told you. And then tells you about some stuff, and then you need to find the book entitled Nice to Meet You, Pokemon, or something like that. Let's see. Okay, well, this guy seems like he's all that in a bag of chips, but I think we're gonna show School Kid Carter here a thing or two about using a Patrat. Okay, so I'm sending out my new throw, Judo Mario, because it's a Judo Pokemon, and it looks like Mario. I know, I'm so original, right? But this thing really wrecked me in the fight when I caught it, so I'm looking forward to trying it out. Either Throw, Timber, or Sock are all great Pokemon to catch before taking on the Nacrene Gym. If you're having trouble at any point in this gym, you can usually do great with one of these Pokemon. Just make sure that they have a powerful move before taking on the gym leader, because some of them come with like Seismic Toss, which isn't going to be that great. In a pinch, you can always teach it Rock Smash, which, while it may not be as strong as some of the other fighting type attacks they'll learn. I may be a bookworm, but I'm not a bug type Pokemon. Oh yeah. It's still kind of effective for a little attack. Nice to meet you, Pokemon. Okay, so the first book you're gonna find is right here. It's the bottom left bookshelf. And what is the first Pokemon you met in this gym? Now you gotta try to find it. Okay, so what was that first Pokemon? It was a Patrat! Weren't you paying attention? Biology of Patrat. Okay, they communicate with movement of their tails. They raise their tail when they see an enemy. Okay, flame burns inside its body and gives off smoke from its head while it runs. What is this book? I don't know. What is it? What does it run, huh? Oh, did you find the memo? What does the memo say? Oh, structure of locomotive. Locomotive? That's not a Pokemon, but it does fit the description. So, this is the right spot. Top left corner. And you're gonna have to take on Scientist Satomi here. And she's got a Herdier. Herdier? I don't know. I heard you like Herdiers, so it's just, I'm gonna call it Herdier, because I haven't heard its pronunciation. Except I think maybe on that one Poke Rap song. But, she uses a Herdier. It has Intimidate, which lowers, or no, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. Some Herdier have Intimidate, others have Sand Force or something. But this one wasn't that tough. But it gives a ton of experience. So that's good. Okay. I've never known anyone so powerful! Yeah. I am that powerful. So is Judo Mario. So she gets out of the way and lets me read General Studies. Structure of a locomotive. Oh, hey, look at that. That looks exactly like what it is. Okay, third question. If you heat it up in a pot, it'll be delicious. What is it? What is it? I don't know. If you heat it up in a pot. The book I'm reading is about Tepig. Do you think this is the answer? Yeah, I know. I want to cook Tepig in a pot and boil it. Roast a piggy. No, it's not that. Don't worry. You want to go to this one. Sweets for Pokemon. You're looking for poffins and berries and stuff. It's the bottom right bookshelf. And then this says a whole bunch of instructions, but why would you want to do that when you're watching this video? Instead, just talk to the little school kid here just above the bookshelf with those cryptic instructions. And voila, that's all you need to do. So take on school kid Lydia with a Lillipup, my Lillipup, go. I know, it's gonna get old someday, but we're not gonna run into Lillipups for too much longer. So, yeah. They're all gonna be herdiers. Because I heard here you like Lillipup. Oh. Okay, another Lillipup. Wow, is she really gonna go Lillipup, Lillipup, and then my Lillipup? 3 Lillipups? Come on, do it! Okay, so 2 Lillipups down. Lillipup, Lillipup, and oh, 3 Lillipups! She is the Lillipup, Lillipup, my Lillipup Go trainer, essentially. Right. So 3 Lillipups all in a row. Lillipup, Lillipup, my Lillipup Go. Hey, I just rapped there. Oh, I lost, but thanks for a great battle. I know, no problem. Thanks for having 3 Lillipups. Now read the last book. Okay, so the last book is right here. Biology of Tepig. And when it's not well, it can only give off smoke. Oh man. Okay, so gym leader Lenora is down here. And you will move that bookshelf, which is pretty cool. One little effect you'll notice. Look at the books on the top. Look, they're gonna go. They're gonna tip. They're gonna tip. Oh, there they go. They fall over. I just thought that was a cool touch. I don't know, for whatever reason, it amused me, because I was hoping they'd do that when I first saw that. So down here, you'll find Lenora, but I strongly recommend going back to heal your Pokemon before taking her on. Make sure you have Chesto Berries equipped to your Pokemon if you want. That'll wake it up from sleep, and she does use a Pokemon that puts yours to sleep. Awakenings are also helpful, as are X items if you're really having trouble. Welcome! The director of the Nacrene Museum and the Nacrene City Gym is me, Lenora. Okay, so she's gonna take you on, Lenora. Now, she's a normal type gym leader, similar to Whitney, I guess, in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And she uses just 2 Pokemon, but they are rather tough for this point in the game. A lot of people have trouble with Lenora. She leads with her Herdier, and this one I know has Intimidate. See, you can see it right there. And it is a pain. It's level 18, and that's really respectable at this point in the game. It hits hard with Takedown. As you can see, it does a lot of damage. It's recommended that you lead with a Pokemon that is not weak to, well, not weak to, but not susceptible to Intimidate. So anything with a physical-based attack, you might want to lead with, like, a Woobat or something that you're not using just to absorb Intimidate. Because you don't really want to lose that attack stat when you're trying to take on this thing. It is an evolved Pokemon, so it does have higher stats. Okay, so I get a nice amount of experience points, unless you happen to be afraid of a certain number. And try to learn Fury Cutter, which is really bad in-game and otherwise. And then she's gonna send out her troublemaker, Watchog. So I'm gonna send out Pungraga, my Roggenrola. And there's a good reason for this. Remember, her Watchog there has Retaliate, so the turn after you knock out her Herdier, it's gonna hit you for a ton of damage. If you have a Roggenrola specifically, you can have it use Sand Attack on Watchog. It has Sturdy, so it's not gonna be knocked out in one hit, no matter what. So you'll always be able to use Sand Attack on it to at least lower its accuracy. Hopefully that can help make a difference. Even if it doesn't, well, you know, you still avoid the chance of being hit with Retaliate. It's also a good opportunity to heal any of your Pokemon that were weakened previously. Okay, so I'm going to hit it with a nice Vital Throw. She does have a Super Potion, and that does heal her Watchog, so be wary of that. Now that was quite easy because I had a critical hit, but just keep in mind this is normally a rather difficult fight. Her Watchog is capable of using Hypnosis to put your Pokemon to sleep, and that's not fun. You should, if you have a Chesto Berry equipped on them, it'll wake them up right away. Otherwise, you can either use the Chesto Berry or just use an Awakening. So after beating her, she'll give you the basic badge, which is a really basic badge, but it is the second badge you can get. So that's a good thing, quite obviously. Put it in my badge case. Now traded Pokemon up to level 30 obey me without any worry. And she gives me TM67, Retaliate, which does double the damage if it's used on the turn right after one of your Pokemon are knocked out. Dear! Dear, come quickly! Team Plasma's trying to steal bones. Devin, you come too. No one steals bones in my house! No! So you gotta make sure you help Lenora out because Team Plasma should not be stealing bones. No one has a bone to pick with me, that's for sure. But when it comes to gym leaders, oh snap, we're not gonna deal with that. Enough fooling around! No one steals bones in my house. So you've come, gym leader. We claim the Dragon Skull in the name of Pokemon Liberation. We're serious, we're gonna steal it right before your eyes. Well then, here's our smokescreen. Plasma! Oh snap, what now? No! What's going on? Ah! Rage! Oh, we have to go after them. Yeah, we do. So you're just gonna stand there like a deer in the headlight, or deerling in the headlight, or whatever. So go outside and you'll see Lenora all lost and confused without her dragon skull. Good day, Lenora. Fossil's doing good or whatnot. Are you suffering from artist block again? Devin, this is Berg! He may not look like it, but he's the Castalia City gym leader. And he's slacking off like usual. Someone just walked away with an exhibit. They stole my bones! How dare they? And then Bianca and Sharon show up. Totally not getting the memo. And these two are your friends. Oh, I see. They're trainer. Let's split up and search. I'll head this way. Everyone! Okay, I want you to stay here. Berg and Devin, go to the Pinwheel Forest. Berg, you show Devin the way. Yeah, you're Devin. Oh, are you raring to round up robbers? Raring to round up robbers! Raring to round up robbers! Raring to round up robbers! Okay. Oh, Devin, take this with you. Fennel gave me the dowsing machine, so you should have one too. Now that's sort of like the item finder in older generations, but now it's called the dowsing machine, like it was, I guess, in newer generations. Sharon heads into the museum, and Bianca kind of follows him. And with the dowsing machine, you can use that, but I'll kind of show that a little bit in the next episode of Marriland's Pokemon White Adventure.